This is a quick tutorial on how to get those crazy chops using only a piano roll. Okay, so as I've stated in many videos, right, it's a big numbers game of mixing and matching, right? So before I even go any further, first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to play everything that I have lined out right here.
If I, if sweat that, if I.
Okay, now, as you can see, right, this first bar right here, everything's already kind of playing in order with these notes right here, right? And before I even try to explain any further, keep in mind that this sample that we're working with, I have it chopped up into quarter notes, right? So since it's chopped up in quarter notes, the number that we're working with, right, the numbers game, the number that we're working with is 4, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put all the notes in order, right? Now you can see, right, like I have it set right there, but for the sake of this tutorial, right, I'm just putting it in order, right? Now remember, 4 is our number. So when you have everything lined up in order, right, you just count up by 4s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And that's how I got that chop to sit or position, within the sequence. Right? And it's the same thing for this right here, right? Instead of playing it in order, right? Instead of playing those 3 notes in order, right? The second note or chop, right? I just have it positioned at a higher or a later position in the song. But again, when you're counting by 4, excuse me, when you're counting by 4s and the sample is chopped into quarter notes, it's going to align up perfectly. So let's just go ahead and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? See how that works? And again, same thing for this right here. It's the exact same as this bar right here, right? Same exact thing, right? And once again, moving forward, instead of putting it right there, right, I put it up there. And we already know from bar 2 that that's where it is when you end up counting by 4. So let's just go up another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Now, one thing that I would like to also elaborate on, just like for this particular beat, as you can see, I have the same note. Excuse me. I have the same chop that's playing at the beginning of every bar. Now, this is what I consider like the 1. And this is a trick that I learned from, I believe it was Bootsy Collins, right? He's a bassist. And one of his tricks and pointers was it doesn't matter what you do in between as long as you bring it back to the 1, right? So I have my 1 set up, right? And I do a whole bunch of other stuff in between and I bring it back to the 1. Now right here, this is, it's a bit different, but it's still kind of within the realm of what I'm speaking on, right? So let's just say we were to continue to play that in order. We're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Now, this is where like your discernment comes in, right? as long as you are counting by either fours or twos, right, it'll play out perfectly, right? So let's just remove that. And what I'm going to do to further elaborate on that is to just like count these bars up here, right? So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, right? So instead of counting by fours, 1, 2, 3, 4, right, and using the 2, right, I was counting by twos. 1, well, I'm sorry, that's where we're starting. So 1, 2, right, using the third count of the bar instead of using the full 4 count, which will lead to another bar, right? I know it kind of sounds confusing, right? I don't really want to put too much more into it because I don't want to make this like a super long video. But as always, if you have questions, feel free to ask. I'll make another video explaining everything. I'll go into more details, and as always, appreciate y'all.